Hello and welcome to This Board Game Life. My name is Mark, and I'm here on May 2nd, 2026 for another mailbag. I ran into a sale. Well, I got a bunch of stuff here that I picked up at a sale at one of the local area game stores. They had a 20% off going today, and I'm like, okay, I got to take advantage of that. And then I also picked up something else that is new and something I have played just this last week, and I talked about it in another video, and I'm absolutely loving it, and I was able to get a copy of it. So before I go and show you all the new stuff in the library, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you'll never miss any new content from the channel. And as always, please feel free to comment below. We'd love to hear from you. All right, so the first thing, I'm going to show off the new item, and this is Dark Pact. This is from Tom Lehman and Doug Nation did the artist, and it's from Trick or Treat Studios. And this is what I'm calling Dominion on crack. Okay, maybe it's not the right terminology, but this game reminds me of Dominion with the whole take an action, buy actions, but they've ramped it up. They have done a lot more with it. It's really, really good. It is a deck building game, and let's see, it says, "Beware, another world lies herein." So unseal this box to strike bargains with otherworldly patrons, conduct seances, exorcise demons, and gather cursed treasure to build a deck of most curious cards to fulfill your Dark Pact. Dark Pact is a deck building game for 1 to 4 occult researchers with 13 unique victory conditions. So that's what really makes this game really unique, is that like in Dominion, the game is triggered end is when you get 3 of the piles are gone from the marketplace, or all of the points from, I think the big points, I forgot what they call them, the duchy or the estate or something like that, is empty. Then that triggers end game, and you're just counting the points you have. This game is very different. There's 13 different ways to end the game, and everybody will want one of these Dark Pact cards, and that's what they're working for individually to try to win the game. So it's really kind of cool. You're going to gather insight, exile spirits, learn new rituals, and collect treasure from a shared, ever-changing supply as you race to complete your Dark Pact. Can you build the most efficient and powerful deck before a rival completes their pact first? It's really, really an interesting game. I was only halfway through our first game with this. I've played it once, but a friend of mine brought it, and actually she had 2 copies, so she sold me her second copy. She ended up not needing it 2, so I bought her second one off her. But halfway through the first game, I'm like, I can't see myself playing Dominion again. I really can't. And again, please don't hate on me. I'm not hating Dominion. Dominion is awesome. This just adds so much more, and it's really neat. It's like I said, I like it called Dominion on crack. It's at its base, I feel it's Dominion just to the next level. So they've done an amazing job with this game. Don't miss this one. Try it out. All right. So the rest of this now, I got 4 more items to show off. These are all going to be in the Zombicide world, and I've had Zombicide 2nd edition for a long time. Never really, I fell in love with it very first time I played it, and then it just kind of sat on my shelf. Lately, I've been able to get it played. In fact, yesterday we started the Washington ZC campaign for the 2nd edition of Zombicide, and I told you the store I went to today. I went just to pick up. I wanted to pick up. I knew they had some more expansions, so I was like, I'm going to go pick up another expansion, and I did, but I bought more than just that. So what I did is I did pick up Paris. They always put the Z in there. So this is an expansion for the core Zombicide 2.0, if you will, the 2nd edition. So this is an expansion. It does give you like a campaign style, or it says it even over here. But this is from Simon, and it is by Fel Barros, Rodrigo Sonesso, Fabio Tola, and Toy Von Glenn. And the story is by Umberto Pignatelli. And I don't see an artist listed, but this is a campaign expansion for Zombicide Second Edition. You get 6 new survivors, an assortment of Parisian zombies. It's set in Paris. The story unfolds through 10 missions as new challenges and opportunities arise with each choice players make. Brave the catacombs, brimming with unlife. Make crucial choices using objective cards. Explore new weapons and game mechanics, and bring the lights back to the undead city. So it's just expanding that the Zombicide 2.0 or second edition into a mission based. And I'll tell you what, like I said, this is what is this, the second one? It just says it's a new campaign expansion. So there's a couple of these. So I've got Washington ZC and I got Rio Z Janeiro. There's this one, and there's another one called like Fort Hendricks. They didn't have it, otherwise I would have grabbed it. But so these are expansions, again, campaign style. So if you're familiar with Zombicide, there are missions in the back of the book. But you do a mission, you rank up, you get all the good gear, and then you finish and you win, and then you go to the next mission, and basically everything resets. You start back over from scratch with nothing, just starter weapons. These expansions allow you to have the opportunity to potentially carry forward additional weapons. Like you have the ability to roll to see if some of your weapons that you gained can carry forward in there. You also get some campaign XP so that you can gain abilities right off the get-go. So you can have some additional abilities and things like that. So there's new things that it adds in, and it makes it a small, like 10 mission campaign. So they're a lot of fun. So I'm really happy to have another one. More zombies is a good thing. All right. So then I went back. This is an old game. This is an older one, but I've never played in the fantasy Zombicide. So this is Black Plague. This one is this is a core game. So this is all you need to play this. And this, again, it's a cooperative for 1 to 6 players, ages 14 and up. Again, this is also, all of these are going to be, well, this is Asmodee, which, so this one's Asmodee, the next 2 are Simon, but I'm not sure of all of the changes around, all the changes that have gone on. But this one is basically Zombicide back in medieval times. So it's, again, you've got 10 quests, 10 different maps, but you're going to have different types of weapons, and you get the survivors, that you normally have. We get the walkers, the runners, and the abomination, or the brutes that we're used to, but it also adds a necromancer, which can like create another spawn point for zombies, like wherever that necromancer comes up at. So it's just another thing to have to deal with. But in this game, you're using like axes and bow and arrows and swords and crossbolts, and so, but there's a whole bunch of more minis, and going to be unique map, and it's just going to be a unique way to play without like modern weapons. So I like, I've heard really good things about Black Plague, and I'm like, yeah, let's get that. Let's try that. Plus, I also understand Black Plague has an app, so I can put it like on my iPad, put the app on there, and then so for playing like solo, instead of having all 6 people out trying to manage it, you can do it in the app, and it's supposed to make it a lot easier. Because I'm thinking this one I might just solo it, because I'm doing the DZ campaign with some friends. So, but all right, so a couple more. So I got the latest in the fantasy series, the Zombicide White Death. Again, that was a good sale. There was a sale, 20% off everything. It was really hard to pass this up. So this one sounds a little bit different. It's still like in that medieval time frame, with the swords and the pikes and the shields and stuff like that. You get armor and things like that. But this one sounds like you're more of you are in a castle type of situation, and you're being sieged upon So it just sounds different. Like I think you're just trying to protect the castle. It'll be, again, core game. This is the only one you need. And there's, again, this one also has a necromancer in it. But yeah, a whole bunch of minis. 83 miniatures in this one. The other one I think was 71. So there's a ton of survivors and zombies and all types of stuff in this one as well. I don't know if I showed the back, but there's the back of White Death. This one came out like 2025, I think. I think this was the newest one. I'll double check on that. But yeah, I think this was their campaign, I think, last year. And then for White Death, there is this is an expansion for White Death called Eternal Empire. And so again, I decided to pick this up too. It's the last one. There was a bunch of more Zombicide stuff. I seriously was considering buying even more, but I'm like, okay, I've already got more than I can get to. This is ridiculous. So I don't really not interested in the space. They had one of the space ones. It wasn't Invaders. I think it was a different one, I believe. And I didn't get that. And they had just some expansions for the Wild West one, and I'm not really interested in the Wild West. But I thought the medieval and the modern, I think, would be most interesting. But who knows? Down the road, I might have to add the others. I really enjoy Zombicide, and I want to get it played more. But anyways, so this is it's an expansion for White Death, so you do need White Death. And this says, in medieval times, survivors travel far and wide looking for answers about the zombie invasion and the necromancer schemes. However, the zombie plague didn't spare the empire. Here, survivors can channel chi, a mystical energy bound to life itself, to achieve heroic feats. Your survivors will it. Channeling ancient power is the only way to defeat zombies when the dreaded warden brutes are around. Watch out for the chi statues, too. Being the main source of mystical power, they are also the favorite targets of the God Eater abomination. Don't let the monsters destroy the statues and extinguish the remaining life force of the Empire. So 18 miniatures in this one, 6 more survivors, 8 warden brutes, and another abomination. Chi statues, and then all the cards and everything that goes with it. Campaign. So it is a campaign again. You do get the campaign sheet and notepad. So again, opportunities to carry stuff forward, which is really cool. Really, really a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that part of the Zombicide Washington ZZ campaign we played last night. It's super fun. All right. Well, that's it for today. And I will be doing, hit that bell icon, because I'm going to do an unboxing of this. I'm going to record it now. And I'm going to do the White Death stuff as well. I'll probably just do an unboxing of everything. Whatever. It gives you guys content if you want to watch it. I know the Black Plague is older. Same with the Paris, but oh well. I got nothing going on right now. Might as well make some videos for you all to watch and enjoy. Hopefully you're enjoying. But make sure to, if you would, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then that bell icon will alert you when the unboxing for stuff like Dark Pact is available for you to view. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment below, and we'll see you at the table.